St. Bonaventure Catholic Primary School, 2017 to 2018, The Santa of Oz. It was an ordinary day in Kansas. The sun was shining brightly, and there was a soft breeze.
Kansas was a quiet little city where everyone loved growing their own food and raising their animals.
In Kansas, there was a little girl named Dorothy. She was in her room playing with her dog Toto as usual.
Suddenly, a strong gush of wind blew Dorothy and Toto to Fantasy World.
Dorothy gathered her courage and walked out. She saw a funny little group of boys gathered around an elegant lady, clapping and cheering for her.
Dorothy has a mixture of feelings of both fear and excitement.
The funny little men introduced themselves as Munchkins.
The elegant lady with pointed ears said in a tinkling voice, "Congratulations! You killed the Wicked Witch of the East. You can have her ruby slippers as a reward."
Dorothy took the slippers gracefully and put them on.
Dorothy questioned, "Excuse me, how do I get back to Kansas?" The Munchkins instructed her to follow the ducks to find Santa Claus, who lived in the Emerald City. Dorothy hopped along the path.
On her way, Dorothy met Harry Potter. Harry Potter asked, "Have you seen my magic hat?" Dorothy nodded and invited Harry Potter to come along.
Then they met an animal keeper. The animal keeper explained how he had lost his beloved tiger. "We are going to see the Santa Claus. Come with us," Dorothy said cheerfully.
As they walked, they bumped into a big, fierce-looking black cat named Midnight. It was missing its sharp claws. They all invited Midnight to tag along.
When they arrived, Dorothy bravely knocked the door. "Come in," an old voice commanded. "Hi, Santa Claus. We came in hope that you might help us with our wishes," Dorothy said in a bold voice.
One by one, they all explained their problems to Santa.
Santa Claus gave them a map and said wisely, "Well, you must go and kill the Wicked Witch of the West." Dorothy and her friends headed towards the witch's castle.
As they arrived, before they could hardly speak, there came a creepy voice. "Come in. I was expecting you all." Dorothy and the others went in. The witch was engulfed in flames. Dorothy thought, if the witch likes the heat so much, she must be afraid of the cold.
Dorothy had an idea. She decided to make some ice cream. She threw it onto the witch. The witch started to melt and she finally died.
When they all went back to the Emerald City, Santa Claus granted all of their wishes except Dorothy's. Dorothy really missed her family, also her days in Kansas.
"Sorry, but I forgot the spell for you to go home. Oh, I remember. Click your heels thrice and follow these rabbits. You can go back home," Santa Claus explained. Dorothy said farewell to her friends and went back home.
Dorothy woke up in her bed. She thought it was only a dream. She glanced at her heels and still saw the slippers. She then realized that it was not a dream, but a wonderful adventure.